In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a scalping session over price action trader. The very first thing I need to do is I need to identify the overall market structure so I understand the directional bias of the market. I can see the structure is creating a series of high highs and high lows, which means an uptrend. So I need to locate the correct channels because these candles are always part of some pattern. There's an early break, so this is a little bit concerning. The channel doesn't have the best fit, but overall it fits fairly well. So this is the channel I'm working with. We had a triple test right here, and right now the structure is in a bullish trend, so I'm not thinking about selling. I'm only expecting for price action to pull back, buy where the correction phase will end with a nice high probability setup. We close outside the channel, and according to trend line rules, we need to get new high for this uptrend. We have a new low, lowest low, and I'm going to reset the count. First attempt to sell failed. So right now I'm thinking about failed second entry short to getting a new high, but there was no break below this bearish bar. So second entry short has yet to trigger. So because there is no second entry short technically, I cannot take this setup right here because this is just not failed second entry short just yet. Price action is still below EMA, so I cannot go long just yet. Let's see if we can push above EMA and get some nice long setup. Price action is struggling a little bit, so we'll see if we can get the new high, but this is what I'm still expecting. Right, traders, I'm resuming the video as I took high-low confirmation setup of the second entry long, micro double bottom. We need to get new extreme, so this is the main reason why I'm thinking about buying. We had a correction working lower, break new low, or you can make a case for slightly wider downtrend with the break new extreme or attempt to create new low. Now we had massive push above EMA and a high-low confirmation setup of this double bottom of new high, first entry long, second entry long, and contextually I need to get new high. So I'm putting all the pieces together. Downtrend has a break new low. We need to get new high. This was a broad break, another attempt, double bottom established. Push above EMA. We have formed first entry short. Reverse back up. The bar is quite big, so I drop my limit order one tick back. 8 tick target profit is a little bit big because we have not that much room to get up before this high, but I believe we can get the quick scalp here. So let's see if we can make it. Okay, we're bouncing on my exit order, but we need to tick through. Sometimes when you're early in a queue, you don't need to get that tick through. But looks like we are not early in the queue just yet. Come on, one tick through. Now we have first leg up here, break, second leg. Let me see. First leg here, break, second leg. So this is why the 8 tick target profit may be a little bit big because market may correct. We may get the new high eventually. That's what I'm fairly confident. But it may just be a little bit more choppy before we actually gonna create new high. But now that we touched it, I'm just gonna leave it where it is. And the setup will either work or it won't. I'm still fairly satisfied with my setup and with my analysis. So we keep bouncing on my exit order. Alright, then we actually ticked higher. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place my stop loss to break even because anything we make right now is just a bonus. I'm gonna take my runner around these highs. So hopefully it makes sense. We have an uptrend working here, which is a series of high highs and high lows. This is a bullish pattern. The correction broke the channel, but I'm not thinking about selling, nor am I looking for any short setups. Even though you may get quick little scalp, you're better off overall focusing on the big picture, which is we need to get new high. And when the correction plays out, double bottom, strong push above EMA, that's a sign that the price action, the bulls are gonna get the new extreme. So I'm combining multiple price action rules, and I'm also combining multiple time frames, which right now we're going to take a look at 10,000 tick chart. A secondary chart that I'm observing when I'm trading is a 10,000 tick chart higher time frame, and shout out to Bye Bye Money for introducing me to it. Now this higher time frame I mainly use to look for the bias confirmation and to see if I can get the same key entry point as I have on 2000 tick chart. I'm not particularly over analyzing this chart in details, but when I can see that the 10,000 tick chart really fits my analysis on 2000 tick chart, it really gives me that extra boost of confidence because, for example, we had very nice, perfectly fitting uptrend working higher. As you can see, we have a new high, first entry long, pullback, and here we have second entry long at the EMA textbook setup. And the uptrend still needs to get new extreme. So when I see second entry long at the EMA with such a great bar on 10,000 tick chart, while uptrend needs new high, this gives me the confidence that I'm looking for good high probability setups on 2000 tick chart. Okay, so this is the higher time frame that I'm observing, and if everything aligns like this is just extra boost of confidence, and it is a decent higher time frame. It is very similar to 5-minute chart to watch on the side. I came back from my break. We had a break a new high, but price action kept trending higher, kept trending higher, and kept trending higher. This is a sign that the structure is still more bullish, because after break at a new extreme, you would expect correction or reversal. That didn't happen. EMA held here, here again, and so many legs working higher, which at the time you would apply spike and a channel like this. You can see there was a decent second entry long right here. Great bullish bar, downtrend played out with the break new extreme. So because here we have a break new high and market is not correcting, we can't even break below EMA. That's a sign of bullish continuation. So we're gonna be thinking about selling here. Now, because price action keeps working higher again, it looks like there may be overall bigger pattern, something like this. So because there's a channel for me to draw potential, I'm going to show you, because this channel also looks pretty good, but this channel has overshoot like this. I may still risk perfect second entry long, but it needs to form really well, because if I have doubts which channel is correct or if there's overshoot, I really want to see clear break, new extreme, bro 2 legs, and the second entry long needs to form really great. Okay, the price action form overshoot, massive spike up, indicating depletion far from the EMA. We have a first entry long. The downtrend is in play because after overshoot we can expect stronger pullback in the opposite direction. So I'm definitely not buying just yet. I need to see break a new extreme of the downtrend and then push above EMA to consider buying again. Because we have a downtrend in play, I cannot take high low. I need to see fail second entry short above EMA to get a new high for this channel. Okay, so now we have the higher low, which is extremely tempting the way it formed, but I still need to follow the rules. I want to see the failed second entry short. Is a very tempting bar, but this downtrend doesn't have full clear break in new low. There's an overshoot, so we can have stronger pullback. So I'm hoping for the new low, first entry short, second entry short filler, just a little pullback here, trapping second entry short sellers above EMA, and then reversing bullish to get new high. So there was a first entry short, second entry short, but it didn't trigger higher, so second entry short hasn't failed yet, so there's no failed second entry short. And because now EMA is not holding, I don't think we can get the setup, because it is attempting to get a new low for this downtrend, and by the time we get a break in new low and some push above EMA, it may be way too late. So I feel like this is going to be it for the day. Alright traders, we had absolutely gorgeous high-low confirmation of the first leg down, break, second leg down. Downtrend played out with the break in new extreme, massive push above EMA, great tier 1 signal bar, high-low confirmation setup, but it is extremely late, so unfortunately I couldn't pull the trigger this late, but this is what we were expecting. Downtrend played out with the break in extreme, there was no failed second entry short. You need a failed second entry short here, not high-low, because the downtrend may need to get new extreme. Here, the high-low is enough because the downtrend played out with the break new low and 2-leg gap pullback. Right traders, I'm gonna wrap it up with my one single trade. This is the main structure for today. The beginning of the session was rather confusing because we didn't fully reach the measured move. The wider downtrend had overshoot, but you don't have a good place to sell. At the same time, you cannot go long because it is looking way too rangy. So it is confusing. It looks like it's going to roll over, but every single time EMA keeps holding. So I took a long break around this area. I just didn't want to argue with the market. When I'm not sure, I'm not going to place a bet into unknown and trying to gamble. I want everything to align. Eventually, price session cleared up a little bit because we established the support. We had a failed second entry short above EMA. Context-wise, great setup, but the single bar is not that great, so way more aggressive. And this was the pivotal point where structure really cleared up. You can trust the price action as a trader with full confidence because series of high highs, high lows, EMA keeps holding, the channel is being established, and there's a great first high probability setup for the day. At the EMA, at the support, at the low, great entry. And the second entry long is a little bit more aggressive. The safest way is to always wait for push above EMA and the confirmation setup, but definitely there is small support being formed, downtrend played out. We need to get new extreme according to trendline rule. And we already talked about how there is no correction because EMA keeps holding, so there's uptrend continuation. Once again, draw the short-term channels, break, new extreme, massive push above EMA, great tier 1 signal bar on the second entry long. At the EMA, that's a sign that the market is going to continue working higher. And the last entry is the high low, which is mainly educational because you really cannot be taking a setup this late. But broad to leg up pullback, massive push above EMA, and a high low confirmation setup. So this is the structure I saw today. Fairly easy once you get past this point because the uptrend is established, and then pretty much you just look for reasons to go long. You're not thinking about selling because it is simply way too bullish. Even though you have high of the day important key level here, you can see there's so much empty room and the uptrend is so big. This is pretty much not coming into play as much. So you don't really need to be too worried about this because it's only one confirmation and the majority of the day was this uptrend. So focus on buying, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. Good luck at your trading.